Here's how I turned my new Bills rival jersey into something new. And just so you know, this jersey was expensive, okay? And it hurt my heart so much. I was literally having a panic attack this entire time. Okay, so obviously we're gonna make a little corset with a shrug, right? But this time I added a bit more some structure and everything, and I put a little bit more detail into my initial corset I made before. So you start off by cutting, oh my God, wow. Yeah, do that first, I guess, and then you're gonna cut around the seams of the shrug. You're just gonna give yourself a little bit of a seam allowance, however, just so that stitches nice and perfectly. And then I cut the front and the back separately, and then I cut the sides, and I'm gonna use those pieces for later for more structure. So what I did is I sewed a lining inside of all pieces, but made sure that the bottom ends were open for the front and back of the jersey. And obviously the top jersey, I used an already corset to give it the nice little arty structure it had on it. And then the back, I just cut straight. And also for the side pieces, we're gonna add some lining too as well. Any fabric can do, but I would suggest a cotton or like a lightweight fabric to really give it some more structure. So there is the front. And don't get me wrong, I am not a professional. I messed up on a few things. There's still things I have to fix, but we're like at a beginner's range, okay? After the front and back were lined, I then worked on the side panels. That's actually the mesh material of the jersey.
Bobbin thread! Oh, look at here, it's a bobbin, an empty bobbin thread. So we got to feed her. We got to feed the bobbin. Project. Oh, hold on, girl. First you gotta wet the end. You gotta spit on it. And then you gotta put it through the hole. Oh, she's a feisty girl. You gotta really start slow. And then you gotta just shove it in there. And then you gotta wind her up a bit. You gotta prime the bobbin. That's good, Mike. Resume.
I will never apologize for that behavior. Anyways, when all...
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, okay, I dropped you guys, I know. And then I did a silver bias tape, and then this is me sewing in the panels together. And for the second panel, I used the bottom part of the jersey where the tag is. And this is me putting it together. But prior to this, I had to actually seam rip this entire thing because I forgot I was supposed to put that one on the back side. Yeah, look at me. But I made sure to double over on those edges there to make sure that those eyelets were secured. And then I hemmed the shrug as carefully as I possibly could. And there she is. And you guys are going to have to see the results tomorrow because there's some things I have to finish on her before she's all done.